Folge 17 von Wake Remastered. Ist es denn zu glauben, dass wir schon 17 Folgen dieses wunderbaren Spiels geschafft haben? In der letzten Folge haben wir eine, vielleicht wenn nicht die beste Szene des Spiels erlebt.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Dann gucken wir uns mal an, wie es weitergeht. Aber zuerst gehen wir dann nach hinten. Da gibt es nämlich was einzusammeln. Ja, 17 Folgen Alan Wake. Und es macht extrem viel Spaß. Also, Alan Wake gehört zu meinen Lieblingsspielen. Und das Let's Playen zu dürfen, das ist toll.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hands shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
So. Jetzt müssen wir durch die Ländereien von den Anderson-Brüdern durchnavigieren. Denn in ihrem Haus befindet sich eine Antwort auf Allens Fragen.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Heben wir mal hier diesen Tank an. Ja, so ein Alan Wake Pappaufsteller hätte ich auch gern gehabt. Autsch. Der schleppt den jetzt echt mit die ganze Zeit. Starker Move.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Die haben
Look
eine
at all this stuff.
ganze
They
Menge
must have done okay
Wikingerzeug.
for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
We all spend most of
Oh,
our
Night
dreams in a
Springs.
soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Viel Spaß bei der Folge.
Lighting job, what got you
into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Ja. Man möchte kein Traum sein. Man stirbt, sobald der Träumende erwacht. Ja, hier ist alles voller Wikinger-Schilde und Wikingerboote und ganz viel Holz. Obwohl Remedy aus Finnland ist und demnach ja nicht zu den nordischen Ländern zählt, sind sie trotzdem offensichtlich ziemliche nordische Mythologie-Fans. Bin ich tatsächlich auch. Irgendwie alle Sachen, die ich geil finde, haben irgendwie was mit nordischer Mythologie zu tun. Zum Beispiel alles, was Remedy macht. Das Haus von Maxi Danielewski zum Beispiel.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Da habt ihr's. Die brauen ihren Scheiß mit Wasser aus dem Cauldron Lake. Weswegen die Guten wahrscheinlich auch durch sind. Das Wasser hat Macht. Und ja, weil sie Künstler sind, wurde auch ja, der Dark Place geweckt, könnte man sagen. Aber was soll ich denn machen hier? Ach so, hier langlaufen. Oh.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Meinst du, wir könnten ihn auch als Rambock benutzen? Zack. Wir gucken wir uns noch hier das Plakat an. The Old Gods of Asgard, the 1975 Ragnarok Tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Also, die hatten schon ein paar Gigs, ein paar Konzerte und da kommen jetzt Gegners. Komm, ich sehe euch. Ja, Batterien haben wir genug. Ja, komm. Zack, nachladen. Der nächste kommt da schon angelaufen. Da sind noch 3 Stück. Nicht runterlaufen. So, das war's mit denen. Raus hier. Komm. Ja, aber ich muss hier noch... Ich muss hier noch aufräumen, Barry. So. Hier ist nichts mehr. Hier ist auch nichts mehr. Schön viel Holz. Diese zerrissenen Leitungen lassen sich ganz schön benutzen, um diese Penner hier wegzumachen, die gleich hier kommen werden. Ja, zum Beispiel immer schön reinlaufen, Jungs. Autsch. Komm, der will doch jetzt hier... Ah, okay, der will nicht. Hohoho! Das Auto klemmt da irgendwie. So. Machen wir noch das Auto weg, dass wir auch sicher sind. So. Jetzt können wir wieder hier einigermaßen safe rumlaufen. Eine Sekunde, hier war doch noch was, oder? Ah ne, hier kann man nicht durch. Dann ist das hier richtig. Hallo Barry. Das Baby mit dem Schwarz gebrannt wird.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Cool, wie Barry gerade einfach so gesagt hat, dass er Ellen fallen lassen will. Naja, der muss ja auch an seinen Lebensunterhalt denken. Wenn der Autor nicht mehr schreibt, dann muss man halt die alten Rocker ausbuddeln. So.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Ja. Alles voll mit Besessenen. Wenn ich mich nicht irre, muss hier ein Radio noch sein. Hier geht's aber weit nach oben. Ja. Radio. Und es geht sogar noch weiter hoch. So.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Schade, dass man die beiden nicht so in Cutscenes sieht. Wäre lustig gewesen. So, jetzt benutzen wir mal diesen
I could see the
Edelaufzug.
building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Kick. So, decken wir uns nochmal ein, weil jetzt kommt noch ein kleiner Bosskampf. Aber ich denke mal, den kriege ich hin. Ja.
Kidding.
Nein. Au. Leider haben wir keine... Oh, Scheiße. Ja, sagte er, er kriegt's hin und starb gleich beim ersten Versuch. Sehr gut. So, aufkicken. Ja, ist halt blöd, dass wir hier keine... Flashbangs haben. Nur Flares. Aua! So, hier. Friss. Oh Gott. Da, hier, nimm. So, der hat es gleich hinter sich. Puh. Ja, natürlich. Ah, komm. Man fragt sich, ob das die Kumpels von den Anderson-Brüdern mal waren. Oder Mitarbeiter oder sowas. Okay, hier ist nix. Diese freien Flächen machen mich natürlich ein bisschen nervös. So, ich hole mir jetzt mal hier davon ein bisschen was und dann gehen wir hier rein. Und hier rüber. Und holen mal den guten Barry dazu. Der möchte ja auch ein bisschen Action haben.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Jener Schlüssel befindet sich hier.
Hold up. Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Ja, ich komme ja schon.
Come
So.
on, Al, open the door already.
Ja, da bin ich schon.
Hey, let's go, man.
So, auf zur Anderson Farm. Jetzt kann uns nichts mehr aufhalten.
I think we're gonna have to work together to pull this gate out. Looks pretty heavy. Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This
Ja.
farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla. Ja, das Haus sieht auch eher aus wie ein einziges großes Langhaus. Komm, einmal pushen noch.
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing.
Old gods know the truth. Wir machen noch mal eine kleine Detour Hier im Wald entlang. Ich will mal wissen, ob hier irgendwas ist. Scheint aber nicht so. Dann gehen wir weiter. Ins Haus. Auf der Veranda liegt nix.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Ja, wir gucken uns erstmal ein bisschen um in dem Haus. Da hat hier einer seinen Schlafplatz gehabt. Und hier hat sich jemand an einem Kühlschrank vergangen. Ich werde ein bisschen überziehen, weil ja die Episode so gut wie um ist. Und ja, ich will das noch in dieser Folge haben. Dann wird die Folge ein klein bisschen länger. Hier ist ein Klo. Nichts Interessantes.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
The Booby Hatch. Hier ist das zweite Schlafzimmer.
Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh?
Oh, Manuskriptseite.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Ja, wir kommen den Antworten immer näher. Da haben wir die Fusebox. A lady of the light gone mad with the night.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Ja, das ist
Oh, that's gotta be
The Children, nee, The Poet and the Muse.
Cynthia Weaver.
right. Must be.
So, schauen wir uns an, was hier abgeht. Okay. Musik spielen können wir selber nicht, aber wir können uns hier das hier angucken. Viel Spaß!
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Die beiden Suffköpfe. Man muss sie lieb haben. Oh. So, jetzt haben wir hier eine Out-of-Body-Experience.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Jetzt finden wir raus, was in dieser ganzen Woche, in der Ellen verschwunden war, passiert
I
ist.
remembered thinking, I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Und Ellen taucht ganz alleine wieder auf.
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Ich glaube der Hexe nicht. So, im Moment der Schwäche hat sie ihn
The dark presence
bekommen.
had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Mhm.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Und so hat sie ihn verführt.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my armor a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Und das ist, was passiert ist.
It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Ja, zu den Klängen von Poets of the Fall, beziehungsweise Old Gods of Asgard, The Poet and the Muse, möchte ich mich verabschieden für diese Folge. Wir haben rausgefunden, ja, was mit Alan Wake in der einen Woche passiert ist. Er war im Dark Place und hat für Barbara Jagger, für die Dark Presence geschrieben. Und, ja. Was in der nächsten Folge passiert, sehen wir dann nächstes Mal. Ich skippe jetzt hier, schauen uns noch die Sequenz an und dann mache ich Schluss. Aber ich verabschiede mich schon jetzt. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Episode 5, der Klicker.
Expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Ja, so schnell geht der Tag im Bright Falls auch wieder zu Ende. Dass es dunkel ist und man gegen Leute kämpfen kann. Ja, wie gesagt, ich verabschiede mich nochmal. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein.